Today, we're talking about something, well, it's pretty revolutionary. It's about that brilliant app idea you have, you know the one, and how you can actually build it. A real, working, monetizable AI app without touching a single line of code.
I mean, how many times has this happened to you? You get this amazing idea, and then you just stop, right? Because you're not a coder. That gap between the idea and actually building it has always been this massive wall. You either had to spend years learning to code or sink a ton of money into hiring developers.
Well, that's all about to change. Seriously. That wall, it's crumbling. The whole game is shifting because of a new wave of tools. What used to be this giant, intimidating technical mountain is now more like, well, like putting together a puzzle. You just need to know where the pieces go.
So let's get into it. The secret here is something called a no-code tech stack. And don't let the name scare you. Just think of it like a toolbox. But instead of hammers and screwdrivers, you've got these amazing digital tools that you can connect together to build pretty much anything. It's basically your own personal development team, but in software form. And you know what's crazy? For the kind of AI app we're talking about, you only need 4 main tools. That's it. We've got Lovable, NEN, Supabase, and Stripe. These 4 right here, they're the whole shebang. They work together to create a complete, functioning application. Okay, so we have the 4 tools, but what do they actually do? How do they all fit together? Let's break it down. I think some simple analogies will really help make this click. All right, first up we have Lovable. Think of this as your storefront. It's the part your customers actually see and touch. It's the beautiful website where they'll sign up, click buttons, and use your service. It's literally the face of your entire app. Then there's NAN. Now, if Lovable is the shiny storefront, then NAN is the workshop in the back where all the real work gets done. It's the engine, the brains of the operation. When a user asks your app to do something, NAN is the tool that kicks into gear and handles all the heavy lifting. Okay, next up is Supabase. Let's call this the ledger, or maybe the app's memory. This is your database. It's where you keep track of everything important, like who your users are, their login info, and, this is super important, how many credits they have left to use your service. And last but not least, we've got Stripe. This one's easy. It's the cash register. Stripe handles all the money. It securely processes payments, whether it's for subscriptions or for buying more credits. This is the part that lets you actually make money from your idea, right from the get-go. So there you have it, the storefront, the workshop, the ledger, and the cash register. We've got all the pieces. Now, for the really cool part. Let's see how they all talk to each other to make the magic happen for a user. And to make this super clear, let's use a real-world example. Imagine we're building an AI tool that can look at someone's LinkedIn profile and tell you if they're a good sales lead or not. Pretty useful, right? Okay, so check out how this all flows together. It's actually pretty elegant. Your user goes to your website, the Lovable storefront, and pastes in a LinkedIn URL. The second they hit go, an alert, it's called a webhook, instantly pings N8N, the workshop, and sends it that URL. N8N immediately gets to work running its AI analysis on the profile. While it's doing that, it sends a quick message over to Supabase, the ledger, and says, hey, deduct 1 credit from this user's account. And once the AI is finished, N8N zips the final result right back to the Lovable website so the user can see it. Boom. And the most incredible part? That whole process, from the user's click, to the AI thinking, to the payment being tracked, to the final result, it all happens automatically, in just a few seconds. It's just seamless. So, let's zoom out for a second. What does this all mean for you, for someone with an idea? It means everything's different now. This isn't just a small change. It's a fundamental shift in what's possible for creators. I mean, look at the difference here. It's night and day. What used to take months and months of development can now be a working prototype in just a few days. Forget about trying to find and hire expensive developers. You can build it. And that massive, scary upfront cost, it's gone, replaced by a tiny monthly subscription. And when I say tiny, I mean it. We're talking about running the core of this entire powerful app for something like $20 a month. Think about that. You're getting the power of a dev team for less than you'd spend on a few coffees. It's wild. Okay, but let's keep it real for a sec. This is super important. Are you going to build the next Google or $1 million SaaS company with this exact setup? Probably not. You'll eventually hit some limits when you try to scale up big time. But that's not the goal here. The goal, the real power of this, is that you can build what's called a minimum viable product, an MVP. It's a real, working version of your app that you can get out into the world. You can find out if people actually like your idea enough to pay for it. You can test, learn, and validate your concept faster and cheaper than has ever been possible before.
So think about it. The coding barrier? Gone. The money barrier? Basically gone. The only thing left standing between that idea in your head and a real product is just starting. So the real question isn't, can you build it anymore? It's, what are you going to build first?